This is Ted at Schrader Tree Farm, and follow along today on the second ornament painting. Today we're going to do the Yeti. But these are the materials you'll need for painting the Yeti Abominable Snowman. I've got two different kinds of paint, both apple barrel, pool blue and white. Just whatever white you can come up with. Those are both water-based acrylic. Then I use my little 6-spot paint tray. I have one paintbrush, black, blue, and red Poscas. And that is all you need. Then you need some kind of a round. Like I said in my last video, these are sassafras that I use. They're cut about 1/4 inch. I use my chop saw. I try to find like a 2.5 inch log that's laying on a sassafras. If you cut them either in the winter, all the sap has gone down, so the bark will stay on better. So normally this is the time of the year I go looking for rounds to cut, and then I'll cut them. Then we lay them out on a table here in the basement and let them sit for a couple months and dry. And then once they're dry, then we do all of our painting. These are the last few I had left over from last winter. And then I'll drill a 3/16 inch hole on the top. I just have a drill bit here on my drill gun. And then I use some jute. Just use some jute to make a little tie on the top. This one came off that, just so I could show you. And that is how I do these. I know some people talked about doing the branding iron type stamps, and we had talked about doing that. Maybe just stamping on the back of these. Right now I've been writing, I don't know if any of these have it on there. No, none of them do. I've just been writing or painting Schrader Tree Farm on the back, but it'd be cooler if I could have a brand to stamp them. So that's how I do it, and stay tuned and you can follow along with this Yeti tutorial. So tonight we're going to do the Yeti. I've already started this one. I painted the background so it would be dry, but I use this apple barrel paint, and it's called Pool Blue, and just painted that on and let it dry. Now the next step on this is, if you look at his face, he kind of has what I kind of picture is like a triangle for his eyes, and then kind of I don't know what that'd be, half a circle for his mouth, kind of like this. And then you're gonna paint like a couple ovals in white, and then put pupils in, put his nostrils in, and kind of outline this with black. And I'll kind of show you how we do that. And you do the blue, then you do his teeth on the bottom. We're gonna paint that black, then we paint his mouth or tongue red. So let's do kind of our outline. This one I don't even use a pencil or anything. I just kind of just go with it. So I kind of want to make sure that our hook point is up. This is kind of oval like this. So so I kind of make outline my triangle first. So there's his eyes will be in that spot. I won't paint that. And then we kind of just make this U shape below his eyes. Let me just paint that in. So I'll speed through this part. Okay, so we have that done. And then I kind of just want to make this kind of look irregular in here. Okay, so we're going to put this aside. We're going to use that in a minute. So now I'm going to use this navy blue Posca marker. And I'm going to do that to outline his mouth. And like I said, I always stage all my ornaments, so I'm normally doing about 5 at a time. So by the time I would have got to the 5th ornament, you know, if I was painting these, by the time I would have had all these painted white, this white would have been dried. So I would come back and do the mouth, then do the mouth on all of them, then do the, you know, all these little things kind of in sequence. So I'm going to do the eyes right here. I'm going to see if I can do it with this brush. Kind of just make a little oval. So I did that. Make just a little oval there for his eye. And it's kind of slightly pointing up. So now he's kind of slightly pointing up like that. So let's see, what can we do? Yeah, we'll put the teeth in now. I think the blue is dry enough. And kind of just make the teeth haphazardly. I know he's gonna have like a couple fangs, I guess. So he's got a couple big fangs there. And he's got a couple big fangs on the bottom, I guess, is what you would say. And this doesn't matter that much because you're gonna outline these teeth with the black. So you can kind of make his teeth however you want them once you add the black marker. So I'm gonna let this dry and I'll come back in a few minutes. Okay, we're back. And now the next step is we're gonna add in the eyes, and the nose, and all that good stuff. So what I do is put a couple little dashes here for the nose, and kind of outline this a little bit. Because he's been sleepy, he's been up all day and all night doing Yeti type stuff. I'm gonna put the pupils in. And fill in these teeth. So however you want to make your teeth, about every time I do it, it's different. So I'm actually going to switch over to a bigger marker. So you got something like that. I don't really like how this triangle at the top looks, so I'm going to make him have a little kind of messed up fluffy hair. Then you can kind of go over this however you want. I really want his snow to come down. I guess that's his mustache. Kind of make his mustache a little bit closer. And I think I'm going to make his teeth a little bit more pronounced. The blue could have been a little bit farther out, but if you kind of want to just bring it in. He's just a big ball of fluff anyways. You might have to go over this one more time. You want to just be able to see just a hair of that light blue in the background. It seems silly to do all that work, but then to cover it all up, but that's what makes it look right. So now we're going to add that tongue. And there you go. He's a little bit, each one's a little bit different. This guy's mouth is a little bit bigger, so you'll have to play with it and kind of see how you like to make your faces. And if you make some, share some on Facebook or send them to me through private messenger. I'd like to see what you guys come up with. Hey, thanks for watching, and I'll do another one. I'll probably try to do the Grinch. That one's harder because you just kind of have to freehand the face, which I've only done a few of those, but I will try to show you how I do it. Hey, thanks for watching again. I'll see you in the next video.